This Hugo and Jake, they're coming to take a look at the Quran. So make no mistake, it's gonna be great, delivering more than comedy, that's what they wanna be. But honestly, it's fact from fiction, leaving lasting hits. When Hugo and Jake take faith and illustrate contradictions, create apostates to be great. Atheists make people who believe see the world in a different way. What's on the episode today? Take it away, Hugo and Jake. Loving the way they're splitting the fact from the fake, attempting to make those who hold faith reevaluate and wake up. But they just stay stuck and hate us. Wait and stay in place, no time to waste. The Quran reload with Hugo and Jake.
Hello everyone, I'm Hugo.
And I'm Jake.
And this is the Quran Reloaded.
I was gonna ululate, la 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 la, but I can't do it well. Like it's our jihad.
Welcome back. I don't know why you came back. Anyway, today we're continuing our study of the 6th surah of the Quran, and we're gonna begin in verse 60.
Yeah, that's all the prep you're getting.
It is he who takes you by night,
Ooh.
and he who knows what you earn by day.
Wait, what? He takes you at night. Also, he knows your tax information.
There are two ways I could see this being interpreted. When takes you by night, that could either mean
like when you die.
When you die, or it could mean like when you fall asleep at night and you're dreaming.
You go to heaven?
I don't know, but anyway, it's
wait.
either
Do they think their dreams are heaven?
I don't think so. No, I'm pretty sure it's a death thing. But when they say he knows what you earn by day, we mention this a lot. This comes up often. It never comes up in the Old Testament of the Bible, which we're studying over at the Bible Reloaded. And that is, he knows what you earn. It comes up constantly. Again, I'd like to reiterate, it really comes off as them saying, we know how much money you make, so when you're giving money to the mosque or whatever, don't lie about how much you make.
That is a thing. You do have to, I mean, tithing is a thing in Islam as well. Yeah, so it could be, is it money for sure? Because also maybe it could be allegorical for like your deeds during... No, it's not? Okay, yeah, give him your money.
Then he raises you up in it until a fixed term is fulfilled, then to him is your return, and he will inform you of what you used to do. So, you're gonna die, you're like a little potted plant, you're like a tomato plant.
Tomato? I was gonna go chia.
Okay, chia pet, whatever. No, because you don't harvest chia pets.
You can.
Okay,
chia seeds are a thing people eat.
What?
Chia seeds.
People eat those?
Yeah, it's like a I don't know, the superfood people that are like, detox. They eat chia stuff. You didn't know people eat chia?
No.
Oh.
That's, to me, you basically
and quinoa. Quinoa and chia is a thing right now.
Quinoa's a food. Chia's a fucking novelty item. To me, you basically
No, not the plant. You don't
understand.
Have a hamster that's growing like an afro and you eat that off the hamster. No.
I understand. I'm just saying as a sentence, people eating chia to me is like saying people eating their pet rocks. They're eating novelty toys. It doesn't make sense.
Had a nice roast Furby tonight.
He is the conqueror over his servants. By the way, this is, I think, the most succinct description of what is wrong with the Abrahamic religions.
Yeah.
He is the conqueror over his servants. Which is an unnecessary, redundant statement.
Yeah, I mean, it implies that God needs or desires service.
Yeah.
For what? We don't know. I think it's just worship, but even so... If he is indeed a perfect being, he would have all of the worship he ever needs innately.
Yeah.
Which is 0. Because he's perfect. He wouldn't have needs.
So,
yeah. Well. Can a perfect being have wants, however? That seems to fly in the face of perfection.
Yeah.
Yeah, God is post-scarcity.
He sends guardians over you until, when death overtakes one of you, our envoys take him away, and they never fail.
It implies death is sort of like a high-speed chase against angels, and they always win.
Yeah. Mad Max Fury Road. It's like that, but your life. And Tom Hardy probably won't make an appearance.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. It was directed by the guy who directed Babe 2 Pig in the City, though. That is true.
He also directed the other Mad Maxes. Let us not forget that. Sometimes you just need a paycheck, my guy.
No, I haven't seen the other Mad Maxes. I only watched Mad Max Fury Road specifically because I'm a fan of his work on Babe 2. Then they are brought back to God, their true master, unquestionably His is the judgment. He is the swiftest of reckoners.
They're true master. This is sort of like a dual sensei sort of thing, like a Mr. Miyagi and whatever the Cobra Kai guy is. I don't remember his name. He's your true master. I don't remember his name. So silly. Okay. Who's competing for God's master status?
The other gods and the polytheists, which they will get into in a second. Say, who delivers you from darkness of land and sea? You call upon him humbly and inwardly. If he delivers us from this, we will surely be among the thankful. Say, it is God who delivers you from it, and from every disaster. Yet, then you associate others with him. What they're saying here, if you missed that, is they're saying, in your desperate times, when things are up against it, inwardly, even if you don't outwardly say it, you're praying to Allah for help.
This sounds a lot like if you were on a plane that's going down, even the atheist prays.
Yeah, but the point is, they're saying, no matter what, that is proof Allah exists and that no other gods exist. There are a multitude of problems with that in the first place, but I'd also like to just point out, again, that's a presuppositionalist argument.
Yeah.
So, Ray Comfort, I'd like to point out that your arguments are out of date by about 1,500 years.
Well, this doesn't really apply to, like, I don't know, India or China. So most of the population, or me. Hugo definitely prays to Allah, though.
Yeah.
That's why we do this channel.
Say, he is able to send upon you an affliction from above you or from under your feet, or he can divide you into fractions. Yeah.
He can give you air diseases, ground diseases, he can cut you up.
He can make you taste the violence of one another. Note how we explain the revelations so that they may understand. I just don't understand the mindset of a person who can say, oh, God's a master over you.
Yeah.
He'll fuck you up. Don't you want to be part of this religion?
No.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
When I want to be part of the religion of the guy that would fight against the guy that would try to fuck me up.
You'd think so.
Right. Like the polytheists. To be fair, they did end up losing. Not a ton of Baal worship going on. Not a lot of extremist Baal worshippers blowing themselves up at like a fucking bazaar.
You know what's the terrible thought I have
What's
too?
that?
Maybe they didn't win out because they weren't violent enough. Oh God.
At a certain point in human history, violence was best. Violence was the way to be, man. Yeah.
When you encounter those who gossip over our revelations, turn away from them until they engage in another topic. But should Satan make you forget, do not sit after the recollection with the wicked people. The righteous are in no way accountable for them. It is only a reminder that they may be careful. So if people are talking shit about Allah, go away. But the weird thing they put in there is, it's okay though if Satan makes you forget. What? Like, people are sitting around talking shit about your religion and you're like, wait a minute.
Where am I?
That's the thing I am! What? Is that literally just a built-in excuse for you to have if you don't? Like, you're like, all of a sudden, you know, your neighbor Ahmed comes over. Hey, I saw last week you were over at the Weinstein's house and they were fucking talking shit.
No. Nope. Wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, Satan made me forget.
No. Yeah. Right. Satan.
That's a religion that stands the test of time. One that has built-in excuses for you when you don't follow it.
Like the one that says you can beat your slave, but not a ton. Not a bunch. Just enough.
It's okay.
Just enough to take the edge off.
Then Jesus came and he was like, here's some bread, guys, and it's fine now.
Yeah. This bread's so goddamn good I don't even want to beat you anymore. Wow.
So leave alone those who take their religion for play and pastime, and whom the worldly life has deceived, but remind with it, lest a soul becomes damned on account of what it has earned. It has no helper or intercessor besides God. Even if it offers every equivalent, none will be accepted from it. These are the ones who are delivered to perdition by their actions. They will have a drink of scalding water and a painful punishment because they used to disbelieve.
I like the idea of you dying and you go to judgment, right? And then God's there in front of you. You walk in the door. It's basically like a little office cafe in the inside. And God's next to a microwave and he shuts the door and boop, boop, boop. He's like, hold on a second. And just 30 seconds go by and he pulls out a mug of hot scalding water and goes, fucking drink this. You fucking drink this right now. You're like, oh, it's super hot.
I'd like to think that you complain about it. He's like, you think this is bad? This is the warm up. This is the literal warm up.
And you go, ooh, oh, I burnt my lip. And it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be worse.
Oh god,
I get some chamomile. No, there's no chamomile in hell.
You can have some fire. Say, shall we invoke besides God something that can neither benefit us nor harm us, and turn back our heels after God has guided us, like someone seduced by the devils and confused on earth, who has friends calling him to guidance? Come to us. Say the guidance of God is the guidance, and we are commanded to surrender to the Lord of the universe.
I like it when they call him Lord of the Universe. It sounds better than just like your terrestrial Middle Eastern god.
Yeah,
right? Like Lord of the Universe. Sounds like he has that sword that He-Man has.
It also kind of like...
I have the power!
It sort of frames, once again, the mindset of people.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, they clearly had the ability to know. Like, even if there was such a thing as Lord of the Universe,
sure,
whatever that means,
yeah,
whether it be an actual god or even...
I like the idea of someone out there being like, I'm in charge, guys! And one of us down here is like, there's wars! He's like... You're really far away. You're really far.
Regardless, I'm gonna guess Muhammad, a literate guy, literally had a vision in a cave.
Yeah.
According to him. I don't think he's the guy that figured it out.
Probably not. But who else you putting your money on?
I don't know. That's the point.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, he's the only one that came with that gambit.
No, he's not. There are literally thousands of other religions.
Well, no, I mean just in that area where, like...
No, because they're directly talking about other people who have different...
No, but at the time, like, he was that week, he really, like, he nailed his speech, he rehearsed in front of the mirror, combed his hair a little bit, got a new man burqa, I don't know what they wear, and then turban or... That's probably Sikhs, that's not him.
That's Sikhs.
And he brushed his beard. There you go. And he just nailed the shit out of his... It's basically like a job interview, but a ton of people. And they were like, fuck yeah! Let's do it, Master! Yeah, that's the guy! Why are we in this cave? Maybe Muhammad was just really good looking. Like a guy you can't say no to. Like Channing Tatum.
Maybe.
Channing Tatum with his shirt off, of course, not clothed Channing Tatum, just like a normal guy.
You know what's weird? This is I mean, it's not off topic, but it's not necessarily on topic.
Sure, whatever. I mean, this is called livestock, and we haven't mentioned cows a single time. So, I mean, I think you got free reign right now.
Butterfly effect. Muhammad.
Yes.
Let's assume for a second Islam's not true. Are you there mentally? It's hard to get there.
Took a second, but yeah, I can get in that space.
Okay. This guy either has a hallucination, I'm guessing it's not a hallucination, or he decides I'm going to make up a religion or whatever, I'm going to have my own ideas and try and teach them to people. And
I think the option that he truly believes it is also there, but maybe schizophrenia.
Fine. Either way, butterfly effect, that guy then, through a chain of events, accidentally caused... I mean, think about this.
Yeah.
Out of context, imagine you can send back nothing, but... footage of 9/11 to Muhammad.
Yeah. Or like beheadings.
This makes me wonder...
Like, would Muhammad be like, whoa, guys.
No, but he wouldn't even understand the concept of building that tall a thing.
Right, of course not.
So I'm wondering what actions I have on a daily basis that stretch out, 1,500 years into the future. What imagery could I see that would just make me go, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, that's... Man, do you think right now we're slowly molding jihadist militant atheists to go forth and like blow up some sand dunes somewhere?
If so,
I hope not. Like, I don't condone that.
On the record.
However, if Satan tricks you, not your fault. So,
see, we're learning.
Yeah, we got it. This is a good book, man.
To perform the prayers and to revere him, it is to him that you'll be gathered. It is he who created the heavens and the earth in truth. On the day when he says, be, it will be. His saying is the truth, and his is the sovereignty of the day when the trumpet is blown. The knower of secrets, the declarations, he is the wise, the expert. Have you ever had a book report?
Yes.
That, had a specific word limit or page limit? Fuck that. This is the Quran, because they find... what a nightmare it must have been for the guy who really sat down and hashed out how many ways he can say...
Well, that's why it's organized by length of thing and not content.
Right.
Because you're just like,
I'm glad you guys are sticking around. But just so you know, this book is like 80% different synonyms for God is in charge. Do what he says.
Yeah. Yeah. I also like the idea that on the day he says be, it will be. I like the idea of a omnipotent God being bound by whether, a day is a thing. Couldn't he exist between days?
Don't get into semantics, because then people are going to be like, well, it's not.
I know. I'm just saying I like the idea that they didn't even have the concept of his actual power when they imposed omnipotence on this idea. They couldn't even conceive of the actual, barriers.
The idea of infinity had been a thing.
I know, but they can't express it, is what I'm saying. It's super interesting to me.
That's probably a translation thing.
Maybe.
The idea of infinity and endless and boundless time backwards is a very old
Sure, but
concept.
I'm just saying it happens in the Bible too. Like, he's limited by stuff like iron. You know what I'm saying? He has these arbitrary limitations at times that it's like, I know that a lot of it's like allegorical and they're trying to make a point here and there. But it takes the omnipotence away from the thing that they want it to have, and it's super fascinating that the human mind slips back into our own limitations for things when making shit up.
Well, we have to. We have no other frame of reference.
I know, that's why it's interesting, because if he truly had real visions, he would tell us shit we can't even really fathom, right? Because a true vision of something omnipotent would be mind fucking. And that's why, I don't know, that's one of my big things about when we read this shit. All of this is so corporeal and so earthly bound. It's, you know what I mean?
But guys, says random apologist to Islam, didn't you realize that this one verse here kind of sounds like vaguely a scientific concept somewhere? Proof! No. So I guess that's it. A little bit shorter video this week. It's a holiday week. So next week we'll be back and they're going to tell a story about Abraham.
Yeah.
So,
or we could do a reaction vid. Do we have any of those? If you have something fun, if you see a fun video, always in the comments, throw it at us and we'll look at it. And if one sticks, we'll do a reaction. Other than that, we'll just do the studies. Okay. Because it's hard to find that shit.
It is.
Unless we have crowdsourcing, because a lot of the good stuff gets deleted off of most of social media because it's awful.
Yeah. So if anyone has anything, let us know.
Yep.
Anyway, you can always follow us on Twitter.
New Twitter handle. It is now Papa Bird Jake, because you are the baby birds, and all the channels are now under one purview. But he is still Hugo Reloaded. So follow us there. You can also become a member of the Baby Bird flock and do Patreon. We're gonna do a Patreon drive this coming Saturday, not this Saturday, the next one, after the holiday, and we will do a lot of crazy shit. I'm gonna eat 12 Hot Pockets. We're gonna eat some cat food. We're gonna do some chick tracks. We're gonna do some other stuff. It'll be a lot of fun, and you get extra content and you get swag. And starting in 2018, everybody $5 and over gets chick tracks sent to them signed. And then in July and December, we're gonna send boxes to people like presents, like Christmas in July and Christmas. Christmas. Or Hanukkah, whatever.
Sure.
Whatever you're into.
We also have an official Discord.
Yeah, it is discord.me/Hugo and Jake. And lots of cool people on the Discord. Lots of activity there. We have more Discord users than channels that are much bigger than us. It's a very active community and really, really fun. Yeah. So you should do that. And you get more access to us. And sometimes I'm on voice chat.
I need to go on there.
Sometime within the next 5 years, Hugo will definitely make an appearance.
I don't like people.
Yeah. But I do! So if you want more access, do that. We also have the official P.O. Box, which is around our faces. Send us stuff, and we'll do live unboxings of your P.O. Box things. It's a lot of fun. Everything on this board is from the P.O. Box unboxings. Except this.
So until next time, I'm Hugo.
I'm Jake.
This has been the Quran Reloaded.
Can you I can't even say that word. Dude, I just got chills. Whew.